Welcome to CSC235 Advanced Web Applications to create Replit account. Now you may already have a Replit account, and if you do, all you have to do is just share your URL of your Replit homepage that has your username in the URL. That's all you have to do, and put that in the add comment of your assignment for create Replit account. If you don't have a Replit account, watch the rest of the video and see how to create it, and then also see how to share it at the end. So to get started, you're going to go to replit.com. We used to go to repl.it, but now the domain is replit.com. I'll just show you how to create an account and how to get it set up. So I'm going to sign up. I'll make a new account because I've been using a different email, and I use the same password for all my accounts. And there should be a verify email. I'm going to close up this. I'm going to close up this, and I'm going to come back to this in just a second. Let me go verify my email. And here's my email, and all you have to do is just click on this link, I think, to complete the verification. And it looks okay, so I'll close up the other one I had, and I'll use this. I'll get it out of my email. Now for fall 2023, there's a couple changes that I want to point out. First of all, you can change the color or the theme by scrolling down over here on the left side and changing it from light to dark. They also have a spooky theme. I'm just going to put it in dark. They also have other themes that you could go to now and use other themes, but for now I'm going to keep it consistent and just use the dark theme. So this is the dark theme, and I'll use that throughout the semester. And notice when you're in My Repels, you can create a repel here. You can go home here. You can also create a repel. They also moved your icon over here, your profile. So to log out or go into your account, change password, anything like that, it's on the right side. They also have a add repel button right here as well. So just wanted to point that out for fall 2023. They keep making subtle changes, but it keeps getting better. Hey, one thing I forgot to mention here before we share this is down here where it has tools. If you go down to tools, and there's all kinds of things here, but if you go to settings, settings should show up in your right side pane. It may show up here, it doesn't matter where it shows up. But if you go to your settings, a couple things I just want to point out. Now, I have my font size at large because I record videos. You can change your font size. Indentation character, I would recommend you put tabs. If it's on spaces, just put it on tabs. And the size of the tab will be 4 spaces. So just use tabs 4. So whatever font size you want, put tabs, put 4. Make sure wrapping has soft wrap. Minimap, I'm not sure what that is right now. They have rulers, I think that's new. And we don't have to use Ghostwriter right now. I haven't used Ghostwriter, but there's AI built in. They're adding all kinds of things. So don't worry about that. But code intelligence, make sure that's on, because that'll help you autocomplete things. It'll have emmet, so you can type elements and just hit tab and it'll complete them for you. So make sure you use, again, tabs for soft wrap, minimap, I'm not sure what that is, and code intelligence. That's all you really have to do for now. And then when you're done with that, just close up your settings. So I just want to point that out because I forgot to mention that when I was first recording this. So back to the rest of the video for sharing your repel. Okay, back to sharing your repel for CSC235. And even if you have another class, I still want you to do this because I make like a Word file with everybody's repel in it. And that way it's easy to get to people's repels when they turn in assignments or I need to get to it right away. So all you need to do just to share your repel, you don't even have to make a repel yet. In CSC235, all you have to do is just go to your main kind of Replit area here, your home page. Just copy this. This is your username. Just copy this, Command-C, Control-C, go back to coursework and go to Unit 1 and go to where it says Create Replit Account. Click on that. And then where it says Add Comment, click on that link. And make sure you just insert link. Don't just paste. Insert the link, put it in there, and hit paste, or right-click paste, Command-V, Control-V, whatever you typically use. And that's all you need, except for changing this to new window, so that when I click on it, it opens up in a new window. But I'm copying this to Word anyway, so it doesn't matter. So just save that and hit save. That way I have your Replit account shared. Now there's nothing in it yet other than if you've used it for other classes, which is fine. But that way I have a list of it in here for this class for CSC235. I'll go over anything more in Replit that we need as we work on different assignments. But that's all I need right now is just your Replit shared in the assignment that's called Create Replit Account. So don't just skip it because you already have a Replit account. Make sure you just share it and you put it in there, even if you're in a 230 class or you've used it before for 103, whatever. Make sure you do that. So that's it for Create Replit Account for CSC235 for Advanced Web Applications. So as far as your first exercise of sharing this, you made a repel, which was the older video in this video. And for fall 2023, it looks like this. We're going to eventually put links to other folders in here. And all you have to do to share it with me is basically go here and just copy this. Copy the URL. They used to have a share button, but they don't. So you just copy the URL, copy it, Command-C, Control-C, and then go back to MyWarren, and I'll show you what to do in MyWarren. Now when you go into MyWarren, you're going to see a bunch of exercises in here. pre-tests and surveys and emails and all kinds of things in here and discussions, but I'm just opening up this right now just to see it. And what you're going to do is you're going to go in here and it's just create Replit account. And you might have one already, but even if you have one, you could just go in here and do this. All you have to do is just go down here to add comment and add a link. Make sure it's a link and then just paste it in here and make sure the current window is changed to new window so it opens up in a new window. That way I will have your repel and I'll know where to get it. And this is really your username that's going to be in there. Even if I don't have this, as long as I have your username, I can get to all of your stuff. So even at some point, you don't have to put a link to every single exercise, but as long as I have a link to your homepage, I can get to all of your other exercises throughout the semester. Now, some of them will do outside of this folder, but most of them will be inside of this folder. So that's all you have to do for your first assignment. And then I'll just see a link and I'll be able to get to your repel and I'll know that that's your username and I can go in there. And if I need to change things, I have to fork it. So I have to make a copy of it to fork it. I won't just go in and change yours. I don't have access to your account. I just have access to see your code and I can put it into my account and make changes and fix things or help you with stuff if you need. And then when you're done in here, you could close up this. You could always open that up again. Remember where you open that up. That's why I like to keep this open. You go up here to open in a new tab. That always opens in a new tab and you always have to keep refreshing. And I'm going to close that up right now. And then that's pretty much it. You don't have to save anything. You can go back and forth to different files here. You could close them and open up. You could close this, open it up. No big deal. There's no file save or anything. So everything's going to auto update as you work, and you could preview it here or just move this aside as you're doing a lot of coding. Even this stuff, you could close this up here. This is my repels. This will take you back home and stuff like that if you need to, but wait till you're done to do that. And you don't have to use invite. Deployments I think are new, and there's some other new things, Ghostwriter, artificial intelligence stuff. I haven't used any of that yet. There's other tools. There's shells in here that you can use. We do this for programming. There's different shells we can use. Down here there's packages that we can install that we'll probably be using in the 235 class and different things that you do. But right now for this course we'll be just using WebView and just kind of moving it over here and doing most of our coding here and previewing it in a new tab. And you don't even have to hit run. Run is only to just show it here. So as long as you go up here and make a new tab like this and refresh it, that's all you have to do. So run is not really necessary, this run button. It is when you're programming and doing some other things in JavaScript, but for this, run just shows what's in here. It just shows that if you're going to do that, but most of the time we won't be doing that. So that's all you have to do for your first assignment in Unit 1. Next we'll be doing kind of a intro kind of assignments, similar to what we've done in CSC103, where we do a kind of a fall kind of list thing and we do a bunch of HTML elements like lists and numbered lists and bullet lists and we put in an image, and I always switch it from fall to spring. So sometimes my videos will have a spring picture, but you're going to use a fall picture and fall lists and things like that. But this is the fall, so that's what you're going to be doing. So that's your first assignment as far as working in Replit. If you have a Replit account, all you have to do is just create this, because if you didn't have this course, you'd still have to create this and then just share that link with me of your home repel that you're working with. So any questions, let me know.